Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cindy and I like to do makeup and nail and beauty videos. And I know I don't look too beautiful right now, but I had to take my makeup off because I waited too late to do my nails. And after I do my nails, I don't want to get them in any water for several hours, a long time. And so it just works out better if you don't do that. So I had to take my makeup off first. Anyway, so let's get started. I already started this video once, but I had forgot my polish remover, so I had to start it back over. Anyway, we're going to do these nails. They are called Visions, and I've seen these at Walgreens. I'm not sure if I got them at Walgreens or Walmart, and you know, you can get them off Amazon too. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. You know, they kind of look dark. Sometimes they look blue or green, and sometimes they look purple. They are part of the premium line. And so let's get going, because so hopefully I won't have to do a lot of editing of the video. And I forgot to bring me any paper towels, or not paper towels, any Kleenex or anything to take the polish off with. So we're just going to use some paper towels tore up, because it doesn't leave lint or anything, and it's just a good deal. So I got the little packet that came with it. It has a little alcohol prep pad and a teeny tiny file and a stick. So we're going to use the stick and take our nails off. See how easy these are coming off? I had these on 4 days. You know, I shower every day and wash my hair every day. You know, these might last you longer if you're not washing your hair and stuff every day. Plus I tie it. Plus I wear this compression garment, you know, that's got a built-in bra that's kind of snug. And the right hand really loosens up quicker than anything because messing with that. Now this here, he never did come off. And see how I got him on the thing, on how high up I got him. That was kind of bugging me all week. But I didn't take it off. I just left it. If it had come off by itself, I would have restuck it on with some polish remover and made it lower, but it didn't. And this was kind of high up too, but I do try to get them the length of my nails, so if they kind of stick out a little bit, I'm okay, because you know, when you get them real close to the cuticle, you run the risk of overlapping and them not sticking good. Now these 3 nails, I might have stuck all these nails back on with polish, with clear polish. I'm not sure. Maybe not this one. He still feels like he's got some adhesive, but I sure thought I did. But when I stick them back on, all I do is just take it off. Let's say that it's super duper loose. I just take it off and I put clear polish on my nail and stick it back on and hold it. And it'll, even with taking showers and stuff like that, it'll last a few days. You know. Granted, it lasts better, you know, with the adhesive on it. And I don't clean the nail off or anything, the fake nail or the real nail. So this one I used clear on it today. I think it came off. So there's our little stick. Let's go ahead and, this I got at Dollar Tree. So we're going to try to get this off. And if they're not perfect, I don't worry about it. You know, the main thing I worry about is the health of my nails, you know, and having a little bit of adhesive stuck to them, it's not going to hurt them. But like, you know, really forcing it off and stuff, you're, you know, liable to take a layer of nail off. And so, which I've done plenty of times, you know, and all the crazy stuff I've done to my poor nails. And this pinky nail here, he lifted so many times, he has never really grown up to the top as far as this other one, and I don't really know if that's just the way he always was or if I just abused him so much, you know, when I was doing all that gel and acrylic and everything else under the sun, that he just says, forget it, I'm not going no more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that rubber adhesive on it. And to be honest, that rubber, just orally, I mean, it's done okay. Is it any better than the just plain clear? I don't know. I think the best strategy is, you know, making not sure you're getting the false nails that are too big, and not setting them on the cuticle or anything, or making them. So I think that's the best strategy. But I don't know. If it's, you know, I don't know that I'm going to spend the money on it again. You know, like if I run out and when I'm using the just plain clear, you know, if I decide that, oh, it really was better, you know, I might go ahead and buy it again. But right now, I don't really know that it's any better. So we're just going to paint this on super duper quick. A little bit on each nail. And then, for those that are new to my channel, the tip of my nail that doesn't have a tab that's going to attach to it, I put some kind of either this or clear on that whenever I lay the nail on my nail. When I lay the false nail on my natural nail, so and these are kind of pointy today. I wore a coffin last week. Coffin is my favorite. Pointy are the most abundant. Coffin, you can get a few coffin. I've got one pair of square nails. And, you know, I'd like to use them, but since and I need to use them, I just feel like, well, I don't want to tear them up wearing them to work. I probably should put those on one day whenever I'm, because typing those, well, it's got a lot of bling on it, and that's what the deal is. And typing, you know, you can get your fingers caught in a, you know, depending on the keyboard, you can get your fingers caught and then tear that bling off. And so that's one reason I'm kind of, you know, hesitant. Okay. Right now, that looks like the smallest. So I'm going to take the smallest pinky for the left hand. So, you know, sometimes you look at this and in one light it's green and another light it's purple. And then the second, like a size, I think there's like 15 sizes. Now these look identical to me, so I don't want them both. I want, because if I use them both, then when I go to do the second set, that left hand, the nail will be way too big. So we don't want that. We're looking for the next to the biggest size now. So that's not it. That's the one I just had. And I think it might be this one. These might have sizes on them written on the back, but I can't see it. Even with glasses on, I can't see. And these are going to be kind of short. They're really going to be sitting high on my nail because I don't want to cut my nail down. So these have got little diamonds and little stars on them. So we're going to do the fourth. I think my nails are dry now. So we're going to do the fourth finger with a diamond and a star. That's about, there's just two patterns to this. There's just plain, and then there's some with the little diamonds and stars. Don't know how many diamonds and stars we have though. I bet there's not a whole lot. Probably just about 6. They've got 3 on this one row, so I bet we'll be lucky if there's 6 of them. And the rest will just be plain. And it looks like they're pretty small too. So we're going to do the fourth fingers, diamonds and stars. And then we're just going to plan on, then it looks like I've got 2 more to try to use on the next set. And I think that's about it. We've got one with a little diamond and star. 2. So I can use 3 this week and 3 next week. Now we need a bigger one for these middle fingers. Those are tricky because you, if you get one that's kind of big enough, then a lot of time it's too wide. There's one. So this next set, the second set's going to be super tricky. I guess that's going to be okay. And then pointer finger. So why don't we, oh, here's another diamond and stars. So that looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that on the left hand. And I think that's all we've got, 7. So we'll have 4 to use next time. And then on the right hand, we'll just use a plain one for that finger. Now let's find some thumbs. We can use, I think I'm going to take a different strategy. You know, I've been taking the next to the biggest one on the left hand and then the absolute biggest one on the right hand. And then I have to do a lot of trimming and filing, and it just kind of feels awkward. So we're going to leave the real biggest one alone this time and go a step down 1. And hopefully, so these super really big ones we're not going to do. So let's put these up real quick. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. We used 3 this week, and we've got 4 more that we can use for the next set. With my strategy of picking out nails to get 2 sets. The second set's never as good anyway. So like, but that's okay. It's good enough. Okay, put this on top. Put this on top so they don't spill all over the place. Now let's get going. So I think last week I used this on it. I guess I will again. Before we get started, we're going to take all the adhesive off. That way it will go faster whenever I'm putting them on, because I'm not having to try to fight with these adhesives while I've got nails on one hand. You know, because I do have my ceiling fan running. Hopefully it's not so, and it's not real strong on. My husband doesn't let us put it on the highest speed. So hopefully it won't blow them out of place. It just works out best for me to pull all these off first. Alrighty, let me grab a drink. Okay, so let's get started. We've got our nails painted, and we're going to put a little second coat at the tip. We've got our adhesive off, so this should just go really quickly for us. And my natural nail is kind of hanging out the side of this a little bit. Not a whole lot, a little bit. So probably after they get good and dry, I will take them and file them a little bit. Okay. The coffins don't really do that, but the almonds do. And I haven't worn any of the Dashing Diva in a long time. I do have a few sets, a couple that's not even been opened, that I need to use, except then it'll be summer. I'll probably be ready to use them in the spring. Right now we're all getting ready for fall and ready for that. So I will be filing these down, the sides of them a little bit, so they don't stick out so much. But my left hand, yeah, he lasted the whole week with nothing coming loose or anything. The right hand was not quite the same. I was kind of hoping that thumb would come loose because I didn't like the way I had done it so high. So. I think the longest process of this is picking out the nail sizes, you know. And I like these. They're kind of, they're not really peach colored. They're kind of half clear. And so your natural nail will kind of shine through. So I like that. So whatever color you got for your natural nail, that'll show through. It doesn't look just fake. Maybe it looks like you grew your nails out and just painted them. Now, I'm not going to do anything just yet, but except for seal them in. But I don't know if you can see, like this one here, my natural nail's kind of hanging out a little bit of that. So I will be filing that down after these get good and dry. And let's seal these in. Got a little bit of adhesive left over. Good. We're doing good on time. I'm just trying to keep it less than 20 minutes. So I'm going to seal these in, and I might do it again before I go to sleep. And then after they're getting dry, you know, tomorrow, maybe in the morning, I will go and file these down a little bit. And if I don't, you know, it's okay. But the almond tips are a little bit narrower than the coffin. I used to, back when, you know, I was doing buying the tips, which I still got plenty. If they could ever come up with some non-damaging adhesive, but to make those things stay, I just don't see it. And plus they all have kind of arches in them. They're not really shaped flat like your natural nail. Okay, that's pretty much all I do, except for a few more coats. And if I think that these need it, if they start bugging me, I can file down the sides of like this one a little bit and make them where they're not sticking out and so noticeable. Like I've got the thumbs and the, anyway. So thank you for watching, and hope you like these. These are real pretty. So I don't know if you can see on the screen, but sometimes they're green and sometimes they're purple. And we're going to file these down just a little bit. Try to match the nail. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. Y'all have a great week. And be sure and do your nails. Bye-bye. Oh, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And give me a like, give me a comment. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.